YouTube. YouTube, what's up? This is Zero Nation, and this is the live stream about Gundam and other news and stuff like that. But just in my opinion, um, how was y'all day? Was y'all day going well? Was it good? Was y'all having a good day? Was it good? Not good? Hard week? How was y'all day at work? I hope it was good. Because in my opinion, some of these superhero news, everything like that, it's kind of like confusing in my opinion. Because like in some news, it's saying this is gonna happen. The other sources are saying this is gonna happen, but they have no proof and stuff like that. In my opinion, when you keep on saying this is gonna happen, that gonna happen, and of course it don't happen or not like that, and that's gonna be a problem in my opinion. Because it sounds like in my opinion, right? if you got if you got one source saying that this can happen in the movie and another source saying that can happen in the movie and plus it never happened, and that's gonna be a problem in my opinion. Because kind of like, and just in my opinion, like I think that's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a problem in my opinion. Because you're supposed to be a good news source to give out good information, in my opinion. Because you can't give out good information and stuff like that in my opinion. Like if you can't give out good information to the people and everything else like that, and you expect other people just to believe your other information and not that one that you lie about and stuff like that, and that's gonna be a problem. And that for me give me a problem with some. In my opinion, like you should be able to give good information most of the time just to give yourself credibility. Because like kind of like in my opinion, if you don't give out good information and good credibility, in my opinion, is that people will not believe you, and people will not actually give you the time of the day. Give you the time of the day if at four if if you got good information and something like that, they're truthful, and your reputation it sounds like not giving good information, in my opinion, is like people will not believe you, and people will not actually give you no time of the day, none. But that's just me, in my opinion. Just what I think about certain news sources, newspapers and stuff like that. But that's just me. Because it sounds like, in my opinion, right, if you gotta give good information and stuff like that, in my opinion, good information, you're supposed to be able to give good information to everybody on your website sources, or at least close to it. That sounds something like, in my opinion. Because sound like, in my opinion, certain people claim just to give good information and try to give good information. That's two different things, in my opinion. Because because like because like in my opinion, if I try to give a good news source based on articles stuff like that, I just give my opinion, and plus I don't take the article as fact. I just take it as it is, in my opinion. Because I learned like certain newspapers, certain websites, everything like that, just be working with other people to just trying to give one side of the article and not try to give the other side. Because like for me, I can give one information based on one and the other, in my opinion. But that's just me, in my opinion. because you're supposed to be able to be like you're supposed to be neutral, because you can't be saying like you like this person better than that one. You're supposed to be neutral based on the news. If the news said this person was difficult to work with, just try to look it up. Just try to look it up to see if it's true. Don't take the article as face value. Do your own research. Do your own research based on articles. Sometimes, because sometimes the article could be wrong, bad, or that article or that company could have a bias against that actor or actress, something like that, in my opinion. But that's just me, in my opinion, just what I, just what I think about it. In my opinion, that just me. That just me what I think about it and stuff like that. In my opinion, because sound like in my opinion, right, you supposed to be able to be unbiased. If you can't be unbiased, then don't write that article. Then don't write the article. Don't don't try to report on the story if you cannot be unbiased. In my opinion, that just me. In my opinion, if you can't be unbiased, if you can't be unbiased, now that in my opinion, if you can't be unbiased, then don't try to do it. Then don't try to write the story. Don't try to do this, do that. Just try to be yourself, and just say that's your opinion. Don't try to say that's the company opinion. Just say that's your opinion. What you think about the situations or article, whatever out there. What you try to think about, in my opinion, because you can't be saying like you trying to be unbiased, and when you read an article, you can clearly tell that you're not being unbiased. That just me, in my opinion, because you can be saying that you unbiased and coming with something else, and it was not, because you're not unbiased, because you like this company better than that, which is dumb, in my opinion. Because, so like in my opinion, you're supposed to be able to be unbiased. If you can't be unbiased, then don't try to do this, do that, and not like that. That just me. Just what I think about the information and stuff like that. In my opinion, it's like that just me. In my opinion, just what I think about it. Because you got to be able to be really an unbiased reporter. Because you got to be able to write stories that's not favorable to your favorite actor, actress, everything like that. In my opinion, because you're supposed to be able to do the story about both. Because you can't do both, anything like that. If you can't, if you can't write an article, or you can't be unbiased towards that person, you could be a fan of a director or actress or actor, anything like that. You're supposed to be able to be unbiased. That just me, in my opinion. If you can't do that, then you should not be a yeah, you can't be a reporter and none of that, in my opinion. And that just me, in my opinion, just what I think about it. Because sound like in my opinion, if you can't be not if you can't be unbiased, then don't try to and don't try to be like pretending like you could be unbiased and knowing that you can't. That's just me, in my opinion. That's what I think about it. That just me, in my opinion. That's what I think about. If you can't be unbiased, not like that, then don't try to pretend like you could be. In my opinion, because they on me, don't try and don't try to pretend that you could be biased, unbiased, and everything else like that. If you can't do that, then don't try. And and that just me, in my opinion. That's what I think about it. and plus, in my opinion, right, based on the superhero stuff, everything that's coming out, the superhero stuff is good right now, and some of the Star Wars stuff is good, but the thing is like so like in my opinion, like some of the Marvel stuff, I'm kind of worried about it because like the Winter Soldier show is good. The Winter Soldier with the Marvel show, everything else like that, that is good. Uh, but sound like in my opinion, based on others, um, oh, let me see what this. That just me in my opinion and stuff like that. That just what's going on, in my opinion, because you're supposed to be able to be unbiased towards all things, in my opinion. If you can't do that, then don't try to do this, do that, anything like that. In my opinion, then you should try to be unbiased. You can try to be more unbiased as possible, in my opinion. If you can be like unbiased, everything like that, in my opinion, if you can be unbiased, judge stuff evenly, in my opinion, sound like for me, I like certain characters. Sound like certain movies I like, and everything else like that. I hope that's my dog. Then. Okay, nope. Uh, sound like in my opinion, right? You should try to be more unbiased based on certain stuff, in my opinion, because like sound like for me, right? If you can be like unbiased, if you can be unbiased, if you can be like much as more how can I say this? If you could be fair to each movie, each show, to try not to bring in just your own bias within that, in my opinion. Because like for me, if you can try to bring and plus in my opinion, if you can try to bring your own flavor to your own critique to the thing, sound like in my opinion, if you can do that, then that's cool, in my opinion. Because like in my opinion, right, if you can be yourself, anything like that, doing your review or try to be evenly towards everybody else, in my opinion, then and just for me, that's good, in my opinion. If you can do that, that's good. But sound like in my opinion, like certain people just can't review stuff without bringing in their own bias, which is wrong, in my opinion. Because like in certain things, in my opinion, right, bring your own stuff, in my opinion. Just bring your own stuff. Just bring your own stuff. And that's just me, in my opinion, right? Talk something. Bring your own stuff. If you cannot do that, and you can't bring your own flavor onto your own reviews and everything else like that, just without being influenced by the outside thing, in my opinion, just without outside interference, like think in my opinion, like it could be good. And it sounds like for me that the first topic I was talking about is the Gundam article. because they say Netflix is bringing in the Gundam show. Because like for me, right, I grew up with Gundam. It sounds like the Gundam I like is one with Master Asia, Dormammu, and the evil brother with the big old, just with the big old evil Gundam machine. That's the one I like. Just with the tournament with France and everybody fighting each other in a tournament, something like that. When in that Gundam world, but it seems like they're bringing in the other Gundam, I think, something like that, a different one. The original, the original different series, something like Gundam Seed or Gundam. I don't know which Gundam it is, but it's this Gundam right here. But think about let's bring in the article. Let's share the screen. Let's share the screen and see which article it is. Come on. Let me try to. Let me see. Come on now. Come on. Do not do this to me. Found me. Okay. Let me show. This is on the Gundam live action news. Come on. Come on. Please come up. Please come up. The article was up earlier. It is by TVOvermind.com. The Gundam live action news, that's the website I got it from. And let's just read this article and see if it makes sense. Because, in my opinion, I hope it makes sense. Ooh, I like that cover though. I like that cover right here. But I know that's the original Gundam. But if they bringing in other Gundam for other shows or something like that, is they bringing that in? Is they bringing that in the other Gundam shows and stuff like that? In my opinion, if if this are all in one Prime Gundam multi-universe type of movie, or this sound like universes? Because this picture right here look good. A Gundam live action movie is happening at Netflix. Ooh, and please don't mess this up, Netflix. And let's just try to wait for the thing to load up. Cause shoot, this thing look good. There are likely there are likely lots of anime fans that is overjoyed. Yes, and plus I am one of them. That overjoyed at the news of the Gundam will be coming to live action on Netflix. Okay. If they come to Netflix like that, okay, then sure I'm good. Okay. All right. I'm good with that. I am good with that. If they're building if they wouldn't have had to build a new world like that, if they're building a world like that, if they having a Netflix thing supposed to be coming to Netflix, I hope this thing good because this thing not good. This is gonna be a disappointment to all anime fans that want to bring stuff to life. Yeah, the people excuse not to greenlit other not to greenlit other anime stuff in my opinion. If this fail, just for Netflix. But the following side of mom disappointment will be no doubt to be due to the fact that it probably won't arrive until 2023. Okay. I will wait. I will wait for it. I will wait for it. long as it's good, as long as y'all take your time, everything else like that, I'm good. Let's take your time. Take your time. Take CGI. Get your how can I say this? Get your stuff together. Everything else like that, in my opinion, it could be good. I hope that stuff actually be good. And thanks to the pandemic, there there's a bit of backlog on movies that Netflix wants to push before this idea comes to fruition. Dang, shoot, God dang. But there will be shoot. I hate that junk. Hate that junk. Just got backlogged on it. Man, and you got to have a backlog on the junk. Shoot. And the story will be set in the same time period as the anime appearance taken Jordan God Jordan Vagat Roberts, the same director that been part of the most. Ooh, and the multiverse was good. The multiverse is actually good in my opinion. I like that universe. But the thing is, if y'all like the multiverse at least a little bit, if if y'all got a movie that y'all like in the multiverse, y'all can put it down below. If y'all do, if y'all want to come in and ask me questions or anything like that based on this Gundam show, just put it down below or click the link. If y'all got a question for me based on this anime news and stuff like that, in my opinion, man, I will be good, man. Shoot. I am glad. I am glad that it's doing an anime show on this. I hope that, man, this thing gonna be good in my opinion. This is gonna be good. Because me, if this not good, then if this show not good, a movie, this is gonna put a stop to anime stuff altogether. I think if you can't do this right, just on all platforms, big studios, small studios, medium, everything. But it does make sense. But it does make a bit of sense as one's trying to bring one to life to live action version of live robots. A human guided robot that someone with experience create larger life creations will be consulted. Yeah, true. True, but still. It's already sound like an impressive idea and the epic space battle will no doubt be a big draw. There are big fans of the series that will probably end up interested in those ideas that are fans who are interested in learning more about it. And yes, and I am one of them. I'm a fan, but also for me, I just want to learn more. I just want to learn more just about the project. In my opinion, I just want to learn more about it. But that's just me, in my opinion. Just what I think about it and stuff like that. In my opinion, everything else like that. Let just since yeah, and Gundam had huge ideas for a long time now. Has been featured in a few different ways over the years. Sound like Pacific Rim, Godzilla, Pacific Rim 1 and 2. Just I get the good idea stuff in my opinion. But in fact incorporated it's the Gundam incorporated by Ready Player One a little while back. Oh yes, I saw that and that looked good. And that had looked good inside Ready Player One. Man, that was a good movie too. I like that movie. I like that movie. I like that movie in my opinion though. But then some people might not have liked the movie, but for me, I actually liked it. But that sound for me not that the movie was good. It wasn't perfect, but it was a good movie though. But that just mean though that on the player really one movie I give it like a an 8.5 out of 10, in my opinion. I'll get an 8.5 out of 10. But some people might not agree with that, but that's just me. That is just me, though. That's just me, and my opinion, what I think this movie should have got. And that's just me, in my opinion. But then some people might not agree with my opinion. That a movie 8.5. Some people just might think it's just a 5. Some people think it's bad. But it's just me, in my opinion. Just what I think the movie is. It's an 8.5 in my opinion. But the same time, y'all can put just just your own opinion down below what y'all think of it. So like the co-creator right as she kind of impressive, the Gundam Warrior against Mechagodzilla like the would have felt like a very lopsided fight since the difference in between is that many people argue the Gundam is far more agile and quicker than Mechagodzilla. But instead of opening up an argument for this subject, let's just assume Mechagodzilla won't be showing up. And neither will Optimus Prime for Transformers. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Why would we put Transformers in this? Make no sense. But still, keep on reading. It must be an example they're using. But since both hold victories over Gundam Warriors in their matchups, Tom Vivo Ready Player One and in Celebrity Death Battle Online, Gundam in all means the very powerful machine, even deadlier with a skilled capable pilot. Yeah, that's true. That's true. There is dangerous machines though. It did depend who pilot. But it's a big hope the show would end up giving exposition to benefit for those who don't know much about Gundam. They want to be able to follow the storyline. Our fans knows more on the details or the points or the figure who that can be expected. You might want to see more comprehensive stories that will let them know that they are watching and why it's so interesting and seeing how long the people ideas have been sitting around. The movies actually be what people wanting to see now for a while to come. But there at least has chance to try to take a while it's there. Okay. Okay, I like that. I like that. 2020 sound a long ways to go. Yep, it sure do. But when it was 2018, it's likely the time will fly by since still pumping up material and match they can order to stay competitive with the other streaming service channels. Yeah. But the thing is, I still think they're better though, in my opinion. I still think Netflix is the best on platform. I think it's Netflix, HBO, Disney Plus, and and Amazon just by default, in my opinion. But Paramount, I don't know about them yet, but it's just me. I still got questions about them, but I'm not sure about them yet. I still got questions about them though. I still got questions about the Paramount people. That if y'all can tell me down below if it's good or not like that, it would be helpful. But for me, I still got questions. I still got questions about it in my opinion, but it is some people might not agree with me with the just repair my plug just being average, average streaming service. But if y'all can tell me down below if I'm wrong, but just me in my opinion, just what I think about it, sound like Paramount Plus is not it's not different, but I think Paramount Plus probably should have fused with Netflix for them to be competitive. I think, but that's just me in my opinion. I will form Netflix though. Paramount Paramount Netflix could be could be like beneficial just to each other. I think, in my opinion, but they might not think so. But for me, I think it is, and plus the thing could be beneficial, in my opinion. And that just me, in my opinion, just what I think about it. And this article just since she's saying it could be like a while should be coming, but I'm not sure. Bad. If y'all got questions to ask me and anything else like that, that uh, yeah, y'all could. If 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 y'all want to, in my opinion, sound like for me, right? If y'all can y'all get a good job, that I think could, cause like for me, I think that it could be good, in my opinion. But it could be good. I think, in my opinion, it could be good. But it could be that on the show could be good, in my opinion. It could be a real good movie. I think the Gundam movie. If y'all got questions to ask me, anything like that, then and y'all can type it down below if y'all want to. If y'all got questions, y'all can click on the link. It come in. It come in, anything else like that. Because like for me, right, if you can get Gundam right, then just I know that you could get like how can I say, if you get Gundam right, I know you could get how could I say, Gundam, then you get and Virginia, I think that other Gundam show, if they could get that right, and Virginia, I think, or something like that, that other mech show, if you get that right, then you can make a Digimon movie or a series or something like that, a live action one, because they already got a Digimon, um, they already got a Pokemon live action. If you could bring, if you could bring something like a Digimon live action, man, that can beat Pokemon. I think if they can, if they can use it right, I think they take, in my opinion. If they can use that jump right, man, that could be a real good combination, in my opinion. A good combination. But but I don't think people would take it seriously. I think like they do Pokemon. I think it sounds like, in my opinion, because like sounds like, in my opinion, if they can bring Pokemon, if they can bring a Pokemon movie onto the screen, and they can't bring a Digimon movie to the screen, and that's sad. And that's sad, in my opinion, because you should be able to bring, uh, um, you should be able to bring a Pokemon. No, that's not Pokemon, but a Digimon show to the movies. I think, in my opinion, a Digimon movie, Be, because like something like, in my opinion, if you could bring a Pokemon live action movie, then you should be able to bring a Digimon live action movie, in my opinion. But the thing is, some people just might say it's too hard. Some people just might say, some people might say it's too hard. Some people might say it's talking animals. Some people just might say it's not popular enough. But some for me, the Marvel characters wasn't just that popular, but that's what people like them. People like them and bring them to life. But that's just me, in my opinion, right? If you can do that, if you can bring like Digimon, Pokemon, everything else like that onto the live action screen, and people actually look at it, then it should be no excuse. The reason why you can't bring a Digimon movie onto the screen, because you look at it, it's different season of Digimon, but I would make it a Digimon movie. I will make it like the I would bring like the original one first. The original team would tie Mammy, TK, and everybody else first, in my opinion. And hey, for everybody who just started coming into the live stream and stuff like that, how y'all doing? But so like in my opinion, right? If they can bring like certain anime, something like Death Note, no, I didn't like Death Note. I like the anime show is pretty much interesting, but the movie, hmm, it was kind of good, but the thing is, like, it wouldn't fly today, in my opinion. That they should have bring more. They should have bring more elements with the show into the movie. I think, in my opinion, they should put like the origins of the characters. I think something like that. And just how somebody just try to stop them, everything else like that. In my opinion, if they can do that, and that would be good, in my opinion. But that's just me. And plus, my other news, like I wanted to bring, besides this one, was, how can I say this? Um, Spider Man, no way home, rumor news. Hmm. Because like for me, right, this rumor news thing where everybody talking about the No Way Home rumor news teased by the return of a beloved Marvel character. Think about it. Some people might not agree with me, but shucks. Can people keep their mouth shut after seeing like they can't keep their mouth shut for nothing? You get paid. You get paid to act and keep your mouth shut for the longest. Why can't people do it? I don't get it. I mean, if you can't keep you get paid to act and just trying to keep your mouth shut for as long as possible. Please do that. Because in my opinion, like I think some people they can't do it, and some people choose not to do it. I think, in my opinion, if y'all got questions for me or anything like that, then then, then y'all can type it down below. Y'all got questions, anything like that, in my opinion. But that's just me. But time for me, man. Shoot, I don't get it. He opened his big mouth, and said how he supposed to fit into the story stuff. Hey, this me. Why you doing that? Because you're supposed to let the fans figure it out, not you. Not you tell the fans just how you put to fit inside a story, which don't make no sense, in my opinion. That actors telling everybody this how the stuff go, which is dumb, in my opinion. If you gonna tell the fans how you fit inside a story, it would be no need to make the movie. No need to make the movie, which don't make no sense. I think, in my opinion, if you just gotta do all that, that's dumb. Which is dumb, in my opinion. If you just gotta do all that, but 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 sound like me, I wouldn't have opened my mouth. And based on the article I'm reading right now, which I let load, and let's just read this article I'm about to share. That's and plus, like in my opinion, right? If you can bring like the Spider Man, right? The Spider Man, the last one. This told because they say Toby and everybody supposed to be how to be doing. If you supposed to be doing, bringing in, you supposed to be bringing in Toby, you supposed to be bringing in Andrew, but you bringing on Tom Holland. How got a plan? I hope you just got a plan, because you don't got a plan, then that gonna backfire on you, in my opinion. Because you got to have a good plan for that. Because you can't bring in three different Spider-Mans for three different generations, and you don't have a plan, and that don't make no sense in my opinion, right? If y'all agree with it, don't agree with it, then y'all can put it down below. Because like for me, you was able to bring the story, everything else like that. But should it just me? That just me in my opinion. Own flavor to the story, and Sony doing that right along with Marvel. In my opinion, I might have liked some ways they're doing it, but the thing for me, they're just trying to do the Marvel timeline type of thing. Seem like, and that just showing me that that company Sony is just marking Marvel, which is dumb. I think in my opinion, this should be marking Marvel. This should be trying to do their own thing. They should be just trying to do their own thing, in my opinion, and don't try to mark Marvel, and just try to do your own stories, and just try to do your own stories and everything else like that, in my opinion. If you can do that, then you will be good, in my opinion. Just do your own stories. Do your own stories. Make sure the story script is good, because Sony do not have a good track record time for Spider-Man movies lately, but the script being good. Just for the Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, in my opinion. His movies, his first one, I like some, but since I like Spider-Man being cool in the second one, but the thing is, right, if you gotta make him cool, anything like that, at least make him kind of like a smart geek at the same time, and just not cool, and just a cool character, in my opinion, because you just can't do this and do that and expect people just to believe that's still Peter Parker without him having his Peter Parker quirks. I think, in my opinion, because you supposed to have him with the quirks, have him act like a geek sometime. It's just not cool always, in my opinion. It sounds like he was Batman, something like that. I understand, but that's what he's not Batman. He's not Batman. He's not Superman. He's not nobody from DC. He is he is Marvel. He is a Marvel Spider-Man, a geek, but he's still Spider-Man and stuff like that. In my opinion, he's still a geek and stuff like that. But the thing is, like, you might not agree with that, but that's how Marvel made him. Marvel made him a geek. I might not like him being a geek, but that's what they made him. They made him a geek, and they made him an uncool geek. If Spider-Man was actually cool in the comic books, then please put it in the comments or something like that. Because Spider-Man, I know, always just been a geek in the comic books. But the thing about, if they couldn't do it, that it sounded like the anime series of Spider-Man was actually good. I like the anime Spider-Man, and plus I like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 1 and 2. The third one was alright, but the thing is, the third one was alright, but hey, yeah, it was alright, but shoot, some of this stuff wasn't good, man. Some of this stuff was not good. sound like the Sony told the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man had ruined the series. Had ruined it. They ruined the series, I think, with the. They ruined it, I think, with the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man was messed up the series, I think, there for a while. But then some people might agree with me on that. But I think the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man have messed up a lot of people's confidence in Sony. And and Sony for a long time since they messed up. System messed up, I think, in my opinion, because you can't be doing this and doing that. Because you can't be changing origins, and you can't even do that. Mess up origins and everything about the character, man. They mess up Spider-Man origin, I think, in my opinion. But y'all might not agree with it, but it's just me, in my opinion. That's what I think they did. They mess up the origin, but the thing is, y'all probably can agree and not agree, but that's just me. What I think they did, they mess up. They mess up the Spider-Man brand. Sony did. They messed up the Spider-Man brand there for a long time. Just and Disney came in and got some confidence back in the thing, in my opinion. They got it back. And they got it messed up, I think, in my opinion. Did Sony as the company had messed up the Spider-Man brand, and now Sony won them back since the brand got back up and people trusted again. Me, shoot, keep it with Disney and make sure Sony is on their P's and Q's. I think in my opinion, make Sony work with Disney. I think in my opinion, because you got to keep Sony honest. I think in my opinion, because you don't keep them honest, then that company that with Spider-Man brand just might go back and just start doing the same thing as it was. Because like for me, they're already doing the same thing. I think just the Morbius movie, and Morbius should be up in the MCU by now. But that's just me, in my opinion. That he already opened the Sonyverse. But the thing is, for me, is is that Morbius gonna be up in the MCU, or so, or Disney just got to do their own version of Morbius, and that's I am confused about. But that's just me, in my opinion. If you gotta do all that, but that's just me. But but time for me and all these stuff, everything else like that. Like you can't be doing this and doing that and expect to be on top. That's a Sony brand. Never proven that they could make a good Spider-Man movie beside the Toby. But I'm not talking about the Toby Spider-Man. I'm talking about the one lately, because you got to be able to prove like you can do it. Because you can't prove that you can make a good Spider-Man movie lately, then the fans not gonna trust you. But that's just me, in my opinion, though, because you're supposed to be able to have your stuff trusted. If you if you don't have the trust of your base, as Sony just had lost touch in their base, I think, in my opinion, then people will not trust you as the company again, man. But that's just me, in my opinion. So I think about it. If y'all got a question about it or a comment, anything like that, I don't say it, then y'all can put it down below. And let's just try to share something based on Shang-Chi, the Legend of the Ten Rings. Because right, if y'all don't know, the Shang-Chi the Mandarin character supposed to be up in Iron Man 3, but they had troubles with how can I say this? They had they had troubles with China with them using the Mandarin character, which was dumb because right, if you want to be taken more seriously in Hollywood and stuff like that, if you won't let people use your characters and your culture and stuff like that, then you won't never just get ahead. You won't ever get ahead. I think, in my opinion. But the thing is, y'all might not agree with me on that, but time for me, right? Just with China, just say no, just for the managing character being an Iron Man 3, that has set them back. I think at least about a few years or something, in my opinion. After that, be, because Disney did not cast for a character or nothing after that. I said, "Yeah, ah, no Asian characters, no Asian characters did with Iron Man 3. They had some in there, but the thing is, like they ain't had nobody. I think, in my opinion, to be with, in my opinion, it sounds like the I think that China thought that or somebody different Chinese branch or anything like that who worked for China, anything like that, who worked for China, who worked for the Mandarin. No, no, not that. But get it done. How can I say this? Somebody, somebody for China say no. Asian, they say no because shoot, they had said no just to say the Mandarin because they probably thought Disney wanted to do it right. No, Disney, they probably was right, but I'm not sure about that. It's just time for me, right? I probably wouldn't to do that. But that just me. My opinion sounds like shoot. Didn't I share it already? No. Let's just try to get there. Share the screen. Okay. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. But that's just me in my opinion. Let's just try to share. Then on this screen right here, y'all can share anything else like that if y'all want to. But that's just me in my opinion. Let's just try to share the screen if y'all want to. Y'all share it on Twitter or anything like that. And let's just read this article and see if anything good is on it. Good time for me. Let's just try to get to it. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Let's read this article. Opening summer 2021. Starred as Shane Samuel Liu. Oh yeah. Oh, I think I saw an interview with him, but I think I did by not show. And let's just try to see the cast down below. Samuel Liu. Oh, wait a minute. I see him before in the movie. I see him before Samuel Liu before in the movie. Oh yeah, I seen him too before. Wait a minute, I seen him before in movies, yo. This is gonna be a good movie. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be a good movie, I think, bro. The only person I'm worried about is Aquafina. I like her, but I'm not sure if she can do physical activities, the physicality it take that to do this movie. I hope she could, but I'm not sure if they can do it or not. But shoot, some people might not agree with it, but shoot, I hope they could. And that just me, in my opinion, sound like let me see the other people that's in it. Major Zhang, Manager Zhang or something like that. Manager Zhang. Michelle. Oh yeah, Michelle Yu. I know she gonna be good in Michelle Yu, Samuel Liu, Tony Young. I like those three. Those three like gonna be good. But Florian, some who was Florian Matu? What movie was he in? If y'all can tell me down below, he wasn't a movie anything else like that, and that would be good. If y'all can tell me that, because like in my opinion, like some of these people are new. Some of these people are new. All except for 3 or 4 people I know. Wait a minute. Foul Chain, I think I know her from movie too. Half the people around here, I not seen them. I don't see them in movies though. I not seen them, but just I'm just not sure if Disney probably can use them right, and that's the problem. If Disney can't use them right, man, then that's gonna be a problem, man. Because like for me, I like this character saying he looked like a good innocent character, but for me, I just hope Disney just don't mess it up. That just me in my opinion. Y'all can agree or not agree, but shoot, I'm just hoping that Disney don't mess it up and know how to use them in the movie. Be because like if you don't know how to use a character and stuff like that, then that can mess up a whole lot of stuff. In my opinion, if you can't use them right, but it just me in my opinion. That's what I think about it. But shoot, I don't care. I just hope the movie settings everything is right because this thing ain't good, bro. I'm gonna be mad. And you'll be seeing a rant from me. If this movie ain't good, I just might do a live or I just might do a video. It's up to y'all. It's up to y'all down below. If y'all want me to do a live, just do a live review of the movie or some kind of live review or video. It's up to y'all. It's just y'all which one y'all want me to do, but it's up to y'all though. Up to y'all end of the day. Y'all get to choose. Let's put in the comments or just do the live stream. And let's just keep on reading because the cast are good. More than half the cast I know. Want more phase 4? Okay. Wait a minute. Now, if this is gonna be phase 4, that means this is gonna be a long term thing. Okay, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. If this is gonna be a long term thing, I'm good. And the name of the movie, and the name of the movie for anybody who asking that Shang-Chi thing is Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Because like for me, I think the Mandarin might be part of the MCU bigger plans. I think some of that in my opinion, but that's just me. But I'm not sure though. But it looks like he might be part of it. And and I see YouTube, Twitter. I will see y'all later. Uh, I'll see y'all later. See y'all next video. No, not video, but video live stream. I'll see y'all next time. But if y'all got questions, just put it in the comments, anything like that. And I'll see y'all later.